Okay, so this video has been one I've been wanting to make, but it's never come around for me to have the chance to make it. Well, here we are. So, stop the glaze. Stop the glaze. I'm sick of people trying to find excuses to say the figures SH has been dropping are not bad figures, but they are. Like for Scar King, people have been making excuses for Scar King. Like, how are you really gonna sit there and tell me that Scar King is not a bad figure? How could you even tell me that? First of all, they literally sculpted the fur on the chest, which makes it infuriating. And this figure shouldn't be worth $105. This should be at least $80. Hiya could make something way better than that just for $50 and actually give us accurate head sculpts. And they couldn't even give us decent heads. They couldn't even give us head sculpts that Scar King has made in the movie. Well, not a head sculpt, but like facial expressions, if you know what I mean. Like, they couldn't even give us a growling face, a smiley face. I bet you they'll give us an exclusive event Scar King figure and then give us the smiley face and the growling face and maybe more accessories. So, there's no excuse for this figure to get actually good feedback. I mean, sure, it could get good feedback probably because maybe the articulation's really good. It has, I'm pretty sure it has a double hinge on the elbow to where you can bend it all the way back. But anyways, like I said, I'm not glazing on Hiya. Well, I didn't say that, but I'm not glazing on Hiya. I'm not just glazing on Hiya, you know. I'm just speaking the facts that people love to glaze on SH because, and look, I love SH Monster Arts. They have good figures, like a 1972 Godzilla could easily replace a Godzilla -1 figure. But even -1 didn't get as much hate, but it still had a lot of bad feedback. Like, are you really seriously going to tell me that a multi-million-dollar company gives us a figure for Scar King and they couldn't even deliver well? Come on. They gave Scar King a mullet. Why would you give Scar King a mullet just so he can look up? They didn't do that with Kong. Why didn't you just give the same articulation features as Kong had? Since you've already gave us 3 different molds of him. Like, come on. SH Monster Arts can't keep doing this to us, and this can't be acceptable. You're really telling me it's acceptable to give us, let's say, the Godzilla vs. King Kong figure, Kong 21. They gave us a figure that came with, multiple hand joints and an axe, right? That's all they gave us. But they still could have given us something better. But then they gave us an exclusive figure that has, well, a Mechagodzilla head and a better axe. Like, a better axe that they gave us. And then they do it again with Mechagodzilla, and they give us a battle version Mechagodzilla, which comes with some, like, the electric power that he has on his legs and feet for Mechagodzilla. And then they give us an atomic breath piece. What are you talking? What? SH Monster Arts does this all the time. They will give us a figure with no articulation. I mean, no accessories whatsoever. Then they'll give us a special color version and then give us accessories. And then they'll make it $50 more. Yes, I know, Hiya Toys does do that. But when they do that, they make it like $1 more. But when SH does that, when SH Monster Arts does it, right? It's an additional $50. This can't be acceptable. They did that with Mecha King Ghidorah. They did a battle damage, which they could have given us an accessory for that, but no. No, they didn't. And what I've noticed is that I don't know what's with their Monsterverse figures, but their Monsterverse figures are always terrible sometimes. And I'm not saying all Monsterverse figures are bad. Like, I really like the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Evolve. That has really good articulation, really good figure. But I won't be picking it up because it's a $150 figure. I'm not paying that much. But why don't we move on to Shimo? Shimo has been getting really good feedback about, like, really. You're telling me this is acceptable to you guys. You guys thought it was acceptable that you paid nearly $300, right? $300 to get no paint whatsoever, a really bad sculpt, a really bad head sculpt, and they gave us a very, very wide mouth. The mouth should not be that wide. And you guys think I might be just simply trashing SH Monster Arts and just glazing Hiya. No, I'm not. It's because Hiya gives us what SH should have been doing years ago. They've repeated the same mold, I don't know, for 5 years with the King of the Monsters. Like, when they gave us a night color version for King of the Monsters, that was not needed at all. The poster color version was already a night color because that's how it was at night. But I'm sick of... I'm not saying I just don't want SH to do bad. Like, come on. SH has really good quality figures. Like, their SH Monster Arts 91 Ghidorah is really good. I love that gold paint, but could have given us a little articulation, a little more, but they still could have done more. It's just the thing is, what we're seeing is that Hiya has been giving us figures that SH Monster Arts could not give us. Really? Really? You're really telling me this? That Hiya is doing what SH couldn't do? Anyways, all I want to say now is the SH Monster Arts Shimo was based off of the concept art. And they couldn't even get that accurate. I mean, come on. There's like 4 colors on that figure. And you know what was more infuriating? That the SH Monster Arts Night Color version had the 2014 feet. A YouTuber mentioned that he had the 2014 feet. Everyone hated the SH Monster Arts Evolved at first until we got it in hand. The figure wasn't that bad, but it was still, it just had the worst problems ever. That figure was giving off deja vu. That figure was giving us deja vu. And why was it giving us deja vu? In the promo images, he was green. It was deja vu because 2014 had the worst paint green application possible. So, first off, I don't know if SH Monster Arts is going to do better with their Monsterverse figures, because at this point, they don't even know how to give us good figures. Ever since they started giving us Monsterverse figures, they forgot completely how to do their job. But when they gave us a Heisei era figure or a Millennium era figure, the figure looks beautiful. And Japan was glazing off a -1, and they still couldn't even give us a quality -1 figure. Super 7 beat them at it. And they're not even that well known for doing Godzilla figures, but they still have amazing figures. They couldn't even give us a quality -1 figure. And when they did the Spitfire version of the -1 figure, they still couldn't even give us the extended dorsal plates, but Super 7 was able to do this. And on top of that, right? On top of that, they gave us a glow in the dark. Well, I'm not gonna lie, SH did that too, but still. SH Monster Arts, whenever we get a Monsterverse figure coming up, they forget how to do their job. And I know some people are gonna say that, oh, but Hiya has a lot of delays on their figures. Well, at least we have quality figures. And when I say we, I'm not saying like I just work for them, but all I'm saying is that this shouldn't be okay. Even what Hiya is doing, it shouldn't be okay. They can't just... What they're doing isn't okay. They can't just give us a figure. They beat SH at releasing their figures early. Showing their promo images early. But then couldn't release it before SH Monster Arts. Like, around the time when the SH Monster Arts Evolved was out, the Hiya Evolve should have been out. The Hiya Shimo should have been out. And right in January, the Hiya Kong was supposed to be out for GXK. And let me just say something real quick for you guys. I don't hate SH Monster Arts. I really love their figures. Their figures are phenomenal. It's just that we hate when they can't give us good application to their Monsterverse figures. The 2014 figure had a lot of problems. The Spitfire 2014 had a lot of problems. The 2019 base form had a lot of problems. Some of their figures had problems. But Hiya didn't have any problems like that. Like, really? Come on. Like, are you really going to tell me that this should be okay? You are okay with spending $260. You're okay with spending $260 on a figure that barely looks any screen accurate. And the Playmates Shimo looks way more screen accurate. The body is not that slim. And it has an accurate body sculpt. It has a frostbite accessory. But I know the Hiya Shimo doesn't have a blast frostbite accessory. But it's still accurate to the film. A lot of people feel this way about SH Monster Arts. SH Monster Arts cannot give us good, accurate figures for the Monsterverse. And right now, Hiya is beating them right now. I don't care what you guys think. Hiya is beating them. They have a way better Heisei figure. They have a way better Millennium figure. And I know you guys are just going to say, oh, this is just Glaze. You don't like Hiya. I mean, you don't like SH Monster Arts. No, I do. Like, how are you going to show us a Kong figure that literally doesn't have an accurate battle axe in the promo images? That's not how you show off a figure. And before I end the video, I just want to talk about the Scar King a little bit more. I don't like how they gave him a mullet articulation. I probably already mentioned this, but I don't like how they give it a mullet to make him look up, because I feel like if they did what they did with Kong's head sculpt, he would have had a way more better, ability to look up. And they couldn't even give us an accurate Scar King, which sucks. So that's the end of this video. And I will return whenever that will be.